So recently I read this book, 1984, written in the year 1949 by the man who saw the future, George Orwell. This is the book that I'm talking about, and this is the man, George Orwell, who wrote this book. This former police officer turned writer didn't just predict our modern world, he also tried to warn us about it. But before I start, some of you might take it as a conspiracy theory, but in fact it's totally sensible. Orwell didn't just write about power, politics, and human nature. He wrote about patterns that keep repeating themselves in a society, patterns that are relevant even today. That is why I'm discussing this book 75 years after its production, because we can see these instances and incidents happening around us. So what is this book all about? Let's learn more. This book is set in a dystopian society controlled by a totalitarian regime. This book discusses the dangers of totalitarianism, the loss of individual freedom, and manipulation of reality. It also highlights the chilling effects of public surveillance, propaganda, and psychological control. Here are some of the timeless and striking quotes from this book and the lessons we can draw from this book. These contradictory slogans reveal the party's ability to manipulate logic and redefine reality. By forcing people to accept such paradoxes, the party destroys critical thinking and enforces ideological conformity. The quote warns us against the propaganda's power to reshape perception, making it a timeless lesson on the importance of questioning that everything the authority does. This iconic phrase symbolizes the party's omnipresent surveillance and psychological control. The fear of being watched creates a society where individuals self-censor and conform, eroding personal freedom completely. This resonates strongly in modern contexts where debates about public surveillance and data privacy mirrors the book's cautionary tale. This chilling image symbolizes the party's unrelenting oppression and its vision of a future devoid of freedom or individuality. It warns that the unchecked authoritarian power leads to a society where human dignity is permanently crushed and compromised. Well, this one's my personal favorite because even Indian history was somewhat manipulated. This one's like this. The past was erased, the eraser was forgotten, and the lie became the new truth. This quote illustrates the party's method of controlling history by altering records and memories. By dictating what is remembered, they shape society's understanding of reality. And this highlights the fragility of our memory and the urgent need of preserving historical accuracy to prevent any sort of manipulation. Another chilling quote from this book. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than the others. This shows how the authorities preach equality but create hierarchies to maintain power. It warns against accepting superficial promises of fairness while systematic inequality persists, much like we notice today. The revolution will be complete when the language is perfect. This quote refers to the party's development of Newspeak, a language designed to eliminate any dissenting thoughts. By limiting the words and controlling language, the party removes the possibility of rebellion. It serves as a warning about the dangers of manipulative language to restrict freedom and suppress ideas, like armies became peacekeeping forces. Similarly, civilian casualties became collateral damage. Terrorists became militants. Control the language and control their minds. So to give you the crux finally, this book emphasizes on the importance of truth, critical thinking, and vigilance in the face of authoritarianism, showing how propaganda and control can destroy the truth, freedom, and even your personal individuality. making it a timeless cautionary tale because it's universal truth. Do read this book and think critically and logically always. This is Dr. Ruben Singh signing off for now. See you in the next one. Cheers.